Shall we add Hunter Wilson?
Not necessarily. Might go Kinley. Might move Gates to third. Because Martin might not play either. He's got a little issue in his legs. You got to have guys step it up and get it done. You know, you lose top RBI guy or one of them, and fastest runner, one of the better hitters. You just got to have guys come out and take advantage of their time in the lineup and produce.
How long would Martin be out?
Maybe just a day or two. A little hip flexor issue, but I heard it in diving for a ball in game 1 on Saturday. I didn't really know about it until after the day was over, but he's sore. He's had a little treatment, but I definitely won't start him tomorrow. And we'll see. He's trying to tell me he can play, but I don't think that'll be he won't start. I know that.
You think Carson said he wouldn't play tomorrow, questionable for Wednesday. You can maybe hold him out of both midweek games. So
yeah,
hopefully get him back from Alabama.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him back. I hope we get him back for Alabama. I don't see playing him. Obviously tomorrow probably or Wednesday, but who's to say? That it's not broken. It's kind of a pain thing now, and it's pretty painful for him.
How tough is it? Coming off a tough weekend, you're playing a really good team, and you don't have 2 of your regulars in your lineup. How tough is that?
Well, first off, I'm glad we're playing them. We have a good team. We had a bad weekend, obviously, and as far as wins and losses, but it's good to play competition like Texas Tech and have a chance to play at home a little bit. It makes it tougher competing against a team that swings the bat like they do. They're pretty offensive, obviously, and you lose 2 of your top starters for one, maybe both games, and both kids. It makes it more difficult, but it also gives us to show that we have a little bit of depth, and we can move some guys around and give some guys that haven't played as much a chance to get in the lineup and help us out.
I'm sorry, you start Kenley at second or third?
He could start at second. Not sure yet. Gates will probably start at third. We'll see how it goes.
It's kind of what's the mindset coming off a tough weekend?
Well, just to try to learn from it. I think that we had a lot of things not go our way. We didn't take advantage of a lot of things, left a lot of runners on base, pitched some good innings, but also, had a couple innings that, Mississippi State just did a tremendous job of fouling off pitches and taking advantage of everything and getting some pitch counts up and got some big hits. And, we lose two-run games and a one-run game, and, you could flip it. We could have won them all. So I think the mindset is learn and move on and realize that everybody's good in the league, and you're gonna maybe have a weekend like that, and the key is to get over it.
Concerned about Blaine at all? Just he was so dominant early.
He was pretty dominant the other day, until that last inning, and gave up a leadoff single. I think he might have given up a walk, and then he made a mistake with a fastball. He left it right out over the plate. He hit a 3-run homer, and just turned that crowd upside down, and the place got loud, and he couldn't get out of the inning. It's always concerning when you feel like you're in control, and then it goes away pretty quick. But he's been around. I think he'll be fine.
He said you didn't really understand why he came out. I guess you like a guy that's confident, doesn't want to come out. Was that a conversation you guys had? Or?
No, he's thrown a lot of pitches in one inning. He already thrown like 30 pitches in one inning, and his pitch count started to get up. His pitch count was low early, and then that inning climbed it way up there real quick, and they were getting to be the third and fourth time around to see him, and we kind of feel like it's a long season. We had a 2-run lead, a couple guys on, and base hit could have cut it to 1 or evened it up, and Cronin was the right guy. Cronin came in, struck out the hitter on 4 pitches, and I think it was the right move. We just didn't finish the game. The key to the game was we didn't score more runs, and we left a lot of runners on base early, and that's been a little bit of the issue, and it comes and goes. And at any level of baseball, we just need to get it back where we start, taking advantages of runners that we're getting on bases. We're setting up some innings, but we've kind of been like one big hit away from blowing games open.
Well, what's your pitching plan?
Yeah, we'll start Rutledge tomorrow. He's a guy that we didn't pitch this past weekend, and usually gets an inning or two. So we'll start him tomorrow and just let it roll, see how it goes. If he does well, leave him in there for a while. If it doesn't go good, obviously we'll get him out. And I think on Wednesday what we'll do is we'll leave that open and probably be able to announce that tomorrow after the game.
Texas Tech's top.
Yeah, I know a lot of them. I mean, a lot of Texas kids, and a lot of kids back from last year. Just a big, strong, physical team. Looked like an SEC type team, and a lot of high projections, and they're backing it up. They got 32 wins and played a pretty good schedule. So this will be a good 2-game series.
They've got 2 regulars batting .404.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I think their team batting average is .318. I think they've hit about 58 home runs, so right about where you guys are. What do you think about 2 regulars batting .404?
It's pretty amazing. It just means that they're probably pushing each other. A lot of competition amongst each other, but as a team, they're hitting, like you said, right around 314, 315, and they've done it both against both left and right-handed pitchers. If you look at the matchups, it really didn't matter to them. So, pretty solid offensive team that last year got upset in their regional, and had a chance to host a super at home, and lost, and got a lot of guys back, and playing extremely well.
Do you know who they're pitching yet?
No, not yet. Haven't found out.
This is the first time Tech's come here since 1990. I'm trying to remember, were you coaching here then, or were you already at Texarkana?
No, I was at Texarkana in 1990.
Well, how big is it to get them here for almost first time in almost 30 years?
Well, I think it's another great matchup. We knew when we scheduled this a year and a half ago that they were one of the top programs in the Big 12 and nationally, and been to Omaha and projected to go to Omaha, I think, that year. So I think it's just big to get quality teams like this to come up here.
And you guys are returning there next year?
We haven't scheduled a return trip yet. I'm still working on that.
Did they call you? Did you call them? How'd this series come about?
They called us. They were looking to go on the road at the time, and wanted to get someplace where probably RPI would matter, and they called us, and we needed a game or two, so we said, yeah, come on.
Is there a sigh of relief that comes with the final major series?
I wouldn't say relief. I would like to have 1 or 2 more, but it's hard to get anybody to travel this far in April and not play 2. I would rather play like most teams do, 4 games a week instead of 5. And what it does, it throws us off, and where we have to have a couple of weeks where we don't play. One of them is is usually finals week, so that's normal. But it'd be nice if we had a midweek next week on Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's just hard to schedule that way.